Saturday morning, 20 to 30 people who live in a Central Sioux Falls neighborhood rushed out of their houses and into the chaos of a violent car wreck. They became first responders to what a seasoned police officer calls the most catastrophic wreck he's ever seen.
2 teenagers died and 5 others were injured when the SUV that they were in crashed into a house at a high rate of speed. Tonight, KELOLAND's Tom Hansen explores the impact of those those impromptu first responders witness and what people can do to help themselves heal.
Saturday morning, Cade Golden ran out of her house into what looked like a war zone. Smoke, the smell of gasoline, and bodies all over the place.
I just could not believe my eyes. They were scattered all across the road. One in my yard, one a few feet away, a girl on the side. I mean, it was awful. I could hear someone screaming for help. It's just been replaying in my head.
The SUV hit a tree, peeling the vehicle open like a tin can. It then crashed into a house. Most of the teenagers were thrown in the process. Golden, her fellow neighbors, and witnesses like Steve Blumke, who was driving by, rushed to help the injured.
They were just everywhere, all over the street. It was horrific.
Mental health professionals say the first thing the neighbors should understand is what they saw is not normal and that life will change for a short time.
They can expect to be really distracted by this, that it's going to continue running over in their mind. They will question actions that they took and, could they have done something else, and all kinds of reactions like that.
That's exactly what both Blumke and Golden describe.
How are you dealing with this?
Well, I'm dealing with it. I have a lot of friends and family, and I've been able to talk to. I've told this story quite a few times to people, and I've been pushed to go seek some therapy to try to help me with this traumatic accident that happened.
Mental health professionals say simply talking about it can help a lot. And while we were on the scene, a friend of Golden stopped by to see how she was doing.
I just wish I could have done more. Especially now knowing that it was kids involved, I've just been so torn up about it.
You saw something pretty traumatic. Would you consider maybe talking to someone, getting some help?
Yeah, a lot of my family have been pushing me towards that route, and I know that eventually that's something that I'll have to do because my husband just came in from work and the smell of gasoline on his clothes, just like everything's been just triggering.
Experts say to get past the trauma, you should talk about the incident with friends and family or write in a journal. Avoid numbing the feelings with drugs or alcohol. That only prolongs the stress. And try to do healthy things. Eat good foods, exercise, and get plenty of sleep if possible.
But if people find that they're weeks down the road and it's still very, very disturbing for them, that's a signal that it really is time to reach out for help.
Tom Hansen, KELOLAND News.
And first responders, like police officers, deal with this type of trauma on a regular basis. Lieutenant Andrew Siebenborn tells us that the department has protocols in place to get officers the help when they need it. Anyone needing help can simply call 211.